Let me ask you this question. Is your content good? No, I don't mean that your friends or family say that your content is good. I mean that will you be able to binge watch your own videos without cringing or without getting bored for even 1 second? Of course, cringing is part of life and it happens, but will you be able to do that on your latest video? The answer is no. We have something to work with there. Okay, fine. I might have gone a bit above with the before question, but the point remains the same. Content is king. It always has been and always will be. Sure, you might have a very specific niche that not a lot of people are putting videos on, but you have a huge audience. But at the end of the day, you're only going to make an impact with said audience if you have good content to back it up. You can make anybody click your video, right, with a good thumbnail and a good niche. But at the end of the day, a viewer is only going to stay if they like your video. A lot of people have said this, but make sure you have well edited, well scripted, well produced and well executed videos in your channel with, of course, a custom thumbnail. If you're not putting a custom thumbnail already, ladies and gentlemen, you're missing out on the competition here. Okay, you are not going to compete without putting that extra step in YouTube. Right? If you have a channel which does a lot of videos, you involve the camera in front of you, make sure you add a personality behind your camera. Now, this is a very bad example considering this course is shot in a cell phone which has terrible camera quality, and you basically just see posters here and there's nothing to this side of the wall. But at the end of the day, adding depth is what is important. I can make this entire shot 10 times worse. I don't have equipment to work with here. This mic is very bad. This camera is very bad. Right? I have a light which is not very good. I'm using a tube light right there, but still, having such a small tint here, things in the background to convey your personality goes a long way, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the stuff here, okay, this I have to put this out, yeah. So yeah, anyways, the point is clear here. Having things in the background not only creates depth, but it also creates a lot of personality to your videos. Let's say you make videos based on music, right? Having say a piano or a keyboard in the background of your videos, it actually conveys personality, right? If you're a live streamer, having these posters, having a keyboard in the background, you're saying that you're an interesting person. You're saying all this, you're conveying all this without explicitly saying it. And your video should actually be eye candy. Again, terrible example, but that is what you should aim at least to achieve. So go that extra step. Make sure your videos have good sound. Use some sort of microphone. Please don't use the inbuilt ones. And make sure your video looks better at least. Like, even though your camera is trash, do something in the background to make it a bit better. Go that extra mile. Your audience will 100% appreciate it. Now I want to ask you this question. How many of you actually, take the time to write down scripts, take the time to write a short list or at least plan the edits you're going to do on your channel? Not a lot. That's where we lack, ladies and gentlemen, because we have this mindset that, my channel is small now. I'm not going to do all that. One day when my channel grows, sure, we'll do that. Here's one thing I want you to remember. You aren't going to reach 1 million subscribers if the videos you're putting out are videos that a channel with 100 subscribers does. If you're putting amateur videos, right, and you expect tremendous growth, because experts in the field, their content is 100 times better than yours. I'm not telling you to match their content. It's hard to do, especially, if you're new to YouTube. I'm saying at least try to do it. Just don't give up and say, my channel is small, so I'm not going to go through the effort. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube is a very patient game. And a huge part of that is effort. If you're willing to go the extra mile, that will help you out in more ways than you can actually imagine. So yeah, one other major thing you need to keep in mind while posting content is writing good titles and good descriptions as well as good tags. I recommend installing something like vidIQ, as or TubeBuddy as a companion for you, because that'll help you a lot. Right? When you're writing tags or something like that, you can easily see a score and stuff like that. When you're writing tags, make sure to be as concise as possible and try to write tags that viewers will search for in YouTube, right? Ideally, your tag should not be more than 300 characters. The YouTube has 500 characters, but I think 300 is fine. Make sure you write paragraphs in the video description. Actually, see, you put so much time into making your content and your thumbnail, right? Why not take the extra time in framing good titles and writing good heartfelt descriptions which describe your video? Because if you're spending this much time on all this other stuff, please go the extra mile and do all this for this stuff as well, because writing a good keywords in the description and the keywords in the title, they're also very, very important. Make sure your title is not more than 60 characters long. Capitalize every letter of every word in the title. Write paragraphs of the description. Try to write things that you do in the video. And if you want to write some side notes or a director's cut, so to speak, you can do that as well in the description. That will, trust me guys, going this extra mile will help your channel a long way. So here's the activity for this session. Take your favorite YouTuber out there, hopefully someone in your genre or someone in your niche, right? Take them and write down a couple of videos and watch a couple videos. Do some research on them. See how they make their videos, see how they frame their shots, see what type of story they're trying to convey, right? Write down the edits that they're using. Write down some things that that are unique to them, basically, or something that they follow, which frankly you fell in love with in the first place. The way they convey stories or the way they frame their shots, all of that, write it down. And if it applies to you, try to incorporate it in your own videos. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people, when I say this, right, a lot of people say, well, wouldn't that be copying? You don't have to worry about it. They are not going to strike down your videos or complain to you if you copy their style. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, they have bigger things to worry about, and so is YouTube. A lot of people copy the same things. I've seen, trust me, channels with 1 million subscribers which are basically ditto to each other. But none of that. See, the thing is, right, when a face comes in, that entirely makes the video different no matter what. Even if you're conveying the same content in the same way or use similar edits, at the end of the day, what makes your channel unique is you. So that is why you shouldn't worry about, at least when you're in these stages. Ideally, you should be copying. Well, I don't say copying, I mean learning from your favorite creators. Don't just copy their entire script and post it at your videos. Don't do that. Take your own script. Just take the way they frame jokes, or take the way they edit their videos, and then try to incorporate that in your own videos. If they're using jump cuts from time to time, use that in your videos as well. If it's similar, don't worry about it. And as long as it makes you, it enables you to put better content out there, I don't think you should worry about it. So take that as an activity and do a critical analysis of your own channel, watch your own videos, and write down what you're doing wrong. If your videos, your camera quality, or you don't have any personality in the background, everything is just you're standing in front of a white screen, that's what you're doing for all your videos. Try adding some things in the background, try conveying depth to your audience, and try writing a script, try writing a short list, try editing, try planning your edits first of all. Put a custom thumbnail, for God's sake, guys, and do all that. Try to incorporate that in your channel. Let's go on to the next session.